I can never take 100% makeup advice from a non-acne prone girly. So here is a full acne safe makeup routine from an acne prone girly and also a makeup artist. Let's go. Starting off with my primer, I'm using the Danessa Yummy Skin Water Powder Serum. This is acne safe. Granted, it is like a water that turned into like a powder. Usually I use my Universal Balm and this, but my Universal Balm can cause acne for some people just because it does have like that oil, so it can kind of clog pores. Now for foundation, I do have the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place foundation. This is the old formula, which is also acne safe, but I'm not going to use the original formula. I do have a sample of the new formulation, which I really have been wanting to try. So we're going to use the new formula. It is also still acne safe, but I did want to show you guys, if you had the old formula, that it is also a good option. So let's try this new formulation out, because I am a full coverage baddie and I need my acne safe full coverage makeup. This formula is key. This is such a good shade match as well. Wow. Now this one came as a bit of a shock to me. The Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Shaping Stick is also said to be acne safe, which I haven't used this in a while, but it is nice to know that the Makeup by Mario is also an acne safe brand. I have this one in the shade medium dark. I'm just going to take some of this on my bronzing brush and go in. Beautiful. That's actually a really good bronzing stick. I just haven't reached for her in so long, and I feel like it's perfect for my winter color, not necessarily my summer color. For blush, we all know that Rare Beauty is a pretty clean brand. It's the shade Love. And another clean brand that has an acne safe blush is also Say. Their blushes are also pretty acne safe. And this one is in the shade Rosy. I'm actually going to use both of them today just because I have them, so why not? I'm going to go in with Rare Beauty first. That just blends out so beautifully. And then I'm going to go in with the Say blush in the shade Rosy, just for an added lighter pink, because we know I love a good pink blush. Oh, that's so pretty. I don't really reach for Say as much because it does have that glowiness to it, and I am a matte gal, but it's okay to have that glow sometimes. Now as concealer, the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Sculpting Concealer is actually an acne safe concealer. We've been using this concealer for years on end, but we're going to use this as our concealer today. And while I'm at it, I might as well go ahead and conceal the eyes. All right, let's blend all that out. I let it sit for a little bit. Sometimes I forget why I don't even use this for my concealer on a normal basis, but it is so good as concealer. I do like to add that spray in between my steps. So we're going in with the Morphe Life Proof Continuing Setting Mist. I was so happy to find out that the Life Proof Setting Mist was actually also acne safe because it doesn't have alcohol and all that stuff in it. So thank you, Morphe. And I've been loving this setting spray. I'm not really a fan of the other mist that Morphe has just because it doesn't really do anything for me. But this one right here has been actually tea. Only thing I hate is that the spray doesn't necessarily go directly to you. It kind of falls down. So everywhere is wet. It goes. Now as powder, everyone knows that I am obsessed with the Makeup by Mario or my Huda Beauty powder. And the Makeup by Mario, of course, is acne safe, which is so good. And this is in the shade Neutral Peach. I need to get a new one before I run out. But I love this powder just as much as I love the Huda Beauty ones. I'm just going to give that a tap in my palm, make sure everything is blended to perfection. I'll just tap that bad boy in. Because I use a lot of more dewy products, I am going to actually bake under the eye a bit. I don't bake as much, but I am going to bake and let it sit just a bit because, again, I am a matte girl. I like my makeup to be matte. So I'm going to bake just a tad. I'm going to take actually some of this off. And I'm going to let this sit for a little bit while I do my eyes. and then finish the rest of the face. All right, the eyes are all finished. Now let's continue working back on the skin. Just as much as the Rare Beauty liquid blush was acne safe, the Rare Beauty powder blushes are also acne safe, which I love these Bounce blushes. I have it in the shade Happy and in the shade Worth. I actually have multiple shades, but these are the two shades that I'm going to be using today. I'm actually going to start off with Worth and just tap that into the skin. And then I'm going to go in with Happy, just right over that. And for bronzer, the L'Oreal Infallible bronzer is actually acne safe, which I wasn't expecting it to be, but it is, which I am very happy about because sometimes some drugstore brands might not be acne safe just because in order to get it a little bit lower, it's the products that they actually end up using, but some of them are. So this is a good one. And this is one of my favorite bronzers. It's just so pigmented. Just a gorgeous shade. I'm going to set the face one more time. And of course, I'm going back in with the Morphe setting spray. Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Powder may not be as acne safe. I can't recall if they now have talc out of them or not, but I know that the pressed powders are talc free. So I am going to use the pressed powder. This is in the shade Peach Cupcake, and I am going to use that right in the center just to add a little bit of brightness to my eye. And this is the completed look, a completely acne safe full tutorial, full routine, all types of makeup products, because we're not causing acne in 2026. We're not doing that. We're making sure that we're putting on our makeup and we're doing a full glam, but it's still acne safe. So here is, again, a full look of acne safe product. I like to hear it. And again, thank you for all these brands that I'm sure that their products are safe for acne skin girlies. We are the ones that usually love wearing makeup down, wanting to, yes, cover our blemishes, but also loving makeup, but we want to make it in a safe way. So again, thank you so much to all these brands that have acne-free makeup. Love that. And if you like this video, make sure you are putting that thumbs up and that notification bell on so that you are notified when I upload next. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.